Okay, so YouTube is now going to require your ID in order to continue using the website. So here's a summary, a quick 40-second summary of what the heck is going on because I know in the UK they had something similar to this, and they said basically in order to use the internet and a lot of social media platforms, you'd have to use your ID to verify that you are an adult. Okay, so give your ID. Even movie theaters showing M-rated movies, they don't ask for, or not M-rated, but R-rated movies. They don't ask for your ID. Okay, let's be real. So this whole different double standard when it comes to the internet, how we're just supposed to magically accept giving our ID to these strange, um, mysterious corporations that are faceless and are just total conglomerates at the like they just own everything. They own everything now. And I've sort of taken a break from YouTube, and I'm like 90% sure that I've given up on the internet entirely because I've been banned from every single social platform, Reddit, TikTok. I'm not even going to admit to being banned from YouTube, but I've been banned from YouTube. I'll just say like three, four, five, six, 7 times, bro. Like it's not. I don't even care if I get banned for a minute now. But yeah, it's just a joke. If they actually go through with this, if they actually say that you our mysterious AI, our black box that has been watching your every move while you're on this website, has flagged you, and they've determined that you might be under 18, so therefore you have to give us your ID. You have to tell us who you are, where your address, your personal. Next, they're going to say you have to add your social security. We're going to implement this into your. There's going to be a. They're trying to implement. It's pretty clear what they're trying to do. They're trying to implement some sort of digital social credit system where people who speak out against certain issues will be flagged, they will be monitored, and they won't have a voice. So let's finally watch this video.
Just recently, people were outraged when the UK required its citizens to verify their ages online to access adult content, and it seems the US is now getting a taste of that, as YouTube is testing age verification in the US for users they suspect to be minors. Essentially,
So users they suspect to be the key word suspect. Okay, they don't know if these people are actually under adult age. Okay, they don't actually know that. There's no proof. Okay, from their perspective, you are just an IP address. You are just a face if you even show your face. Okay, there's all sorts of things in these algorithms that have ways of tracking your behavior, ways of monitoring you. YouTube probably knows your favorite YouTubers, what you watch, they could probably predict what you had for lunch today based on your videos that you watch. But they still need your ID. They still need all that. They need your ID, they need your personal information because people aren't fearful enough. People are actually still saying what they feel on the internet, and YouTube can't possibly have that. They can't possibly have people speaking truthfully because the internet is the one place where we are actually allowed to speak our mind on issues because you can't speak your mind at work, can't speak your mind at home, you can't speak your mind because people are they've created this sort of echo chamber that we exist in the real world. So the internet is pretty much our only place where we can. It's pretty much like our diary. That's the closest thing we would say, and it's like giving your ID to somebody who is tasked with looking at your diary or whatever, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's just a terrible idea, and I think that a lot of people will stop using this website if this goes through. Okay, YouTube, but they don't really need us anymore. They don't really need users anymore. They don't. They have so much money, they have so much income that they don't need us. They don't need the users. They'll just bot up their website. They don't need us. They own so many digital assets, digital websites. We've made these people so powerful that they are doing stuff like this openly, blatantly, in your face, and they don't care.
An AI will scan stuff like what types of videos you watch, and if a few are exhibiting patterns of a
Now notice AI. And AI is going to pretty much monitor all your videos. They're going to track your face. They're going to analyze your face to determine if you're a kid or not. And like if you have a young looking face, like a lot of people do have, like let's say you're 19, 20 years old and it flags you. You just have to submit your ID now. You have to give your info. Like that's just insane. That's insane. Okay, like I could understand if it flags you for like being a toddler. Okay, let's say say if you're like a 5 year old making a YouTube video. Yeah, okay, sure. But it's not gonna be that way. It's just an excuse, just yet another excuse to take your information. And we saw what happened with that T app. Okay, that T app, all the data leaked. All these people had to sign up with their ID and prove that they were actually a female in order to sign up for the website. And not even like a month later, the entire website got breached and all their IDs, all their faces, their IDs got just just released into the ether. Okay? No. No. Um I wouldn't even trust giving my employer my ID. I wouldn't trust nobody with my ID unless you're like officially like legit, not some YouTube. Not YouTube. You're gonna give your ID to YouTube. You don't know what they're doing with that stuff. Come on, dude.
minor. You'll have to verify your age with an ID, credit card, or selfie. So unlike Discord in the US, which only asks for age verification if you explicitly claim to be underage, YouTube could flag you to no fault of your own and make you give them your personal information.
So the gloves are coming off basically. They're saying we're done playing this game. We know there's like people are lying about their age. People are saying, "Yeah, I'm old enough to watch this video," but does it really matter? Does it really matter? Because there's already a YouTube Kids section. Okay, there's a whole another section of the website for kids, and maybe parents should actually do their job and watch their children instead of sitting them in front of a tablet all day long. Okay, how about that? How about bring back parents to actually parent? Who's giving their kids a tablet when they're like 10, 11, 12 years old? That's just lazy. Have them play with a stick. Okay, okay, just give them a stick, have them play with it. Tell them to go outside. Okay, we need to have parents be informed that your child needs exercise. Okay, you can't just sit your child in front of the internet all freaking day and have that be their total replacement for social interaction and entertainment. You're supposed to be entertained by doing things that don't require a screen. Now, even the adults, even a lot of the most, I'd even go as far to say most of the adults are almost as bad as the kids. And with each passing generation, it gets worse. So we need to inform people of these long-term consequences for having this addiction instilled in your, and that's what it is. It's an addiction. It's totally an addiction. But people who are able to use YouTube wisely and self-consciously and for informational purposes, they are being punished. They are being told that they have to have their ID submitted to Google, the most untrustworthy um company in the world. Okay. Otherwise, they will be banned. They will be blacklisted. They will lose all their videos, all their kind of all that stuff. Okay. No. No.
Or be blocked from viewing age-restricted videos. Creators may also see less ad revenue, as more viewers will be considered minors, and minors can't be shown personalized ads, which pay more. That's under a minute. See you next time.
Yeah, so good summary by this guy. He did a pretty good job. Okay, summarizing it in 40 seconds. Okay, you know what is going on. You know exactly what's going on. The gloves are off from all these technocratic companies. They no longer care about integrity. There's no integrity left. They're using AI. They are using these algorithms and that they've built up for decades to censor you, to steal from you, to rip you off, to um um bully you out of your information, to blackmail you, to make you feel guilty just for existing on the internet. You can't even, like, I remember when websites, they just asked for your email and for you to create a password. They didn't ask for, and maybe even being asked your age wasn't common pre 2010 internet, but now they're just asking for, they want all this stuff. They need email, they need your phone number, they need your ID. Like, what is going on, bro? What is happening? What, like, is it the internet? The internet is now more trouble than it's worth. Like, it's just it's not useful anymore. It's not fun anymore. It feels empty. It feels literally like all this stuff, and it just feels so empty, and all websites are exactly the same. Exactly. Like, all websites have the same feel, the same videos. They all just recycle the same videos from like 2 years. Like, come on, bro. And you want us to give our ID? The heck no. No.